Okay. Right, so we're going back over the subject that we covered earlier on Luton, yeah?
Yep.
It's always treat as a pupil at the trained level.
Okay.
I've got a test coming up in 2 weeks' time, yeah? Now, what I want you to bear in mind is that you're filling in for my regular instructor who can't make it today, yeah?
Yeah.
I've never met you before,
Okay.
yeah? And you never met me before, yeah?
Okay.
Bear in mind you've never seen me driving. So you're filling in for Fred, who's got the same car as you, so I am familiar with the controls.
Yep.
Test in 2 weeks' time, and Fred today said he was going to look at how I deal with pedestrian crossings, and my use of indicators, and my use of signals by indicators and by arm.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
Any questions on that?
Nope.
Sure?
Nope. We'll see.
What I'd like you to try and do is stay in roll.
Yep.
I want to try and give you as much time as possible to try and sort it.
Understand that.
But if I see you're not sorting it, then I'll pull over and we'll come out roll, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
Yeah. So for this phase you can call me Tony. So just repeat the level again.
Trained.
Yeah. And the subject?
Pedestrian crossings and use of signals by indicator and by arm.
That's good. Right. You can call me Tony.
Hello, Tony.
Hello.
My name's Dave.
Hello, Dave. How are you?
Hello,
All right?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm filling in for Fred today. He's not well.
Yeah.
He's asked me to cover because I've got the same car as him. I was speaking with him last night and he's told me that you've got your test coming up in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, he said we're going to look at these subjects today. I don't know. He was going to say something at the end of last week's lesson, but we got back a bit late because we got held up in traffic. And he said he'd talk about it today, but he didn't turn up today. So
Okay, yeah, he's not so good. He's asked me to go over. He said that he was going to talk to you about your pedestrian crossings and your use of signals by indicator and possibly by arm as well.
yeah.
Okay. Have you been over arm signals before with Fred?
No, I've seen him in the hallway code though.
Good. Okay, so you may have a bit of an understanding. Well, I'll just go over a couple of questions with you because obviously because we've not met before and I haven't seen you drive.
What, the signals by arm, you mean?
All of it in general.
All right. I thought you'd killed that one off.
Oh, right, okay. Okay, you excuse me, your signals by arm.
Yep.
If you was turning, if say for instance we're approaching a pedestrian crossing and there was a little old lady on the crossing taking a little bit longer than normal to cross, and you wanted to reinforce your signal by an arm signal to vehicles behind you. If you wanted to make sure you were slowing down and stopping, if you wanted the driver behind you to know you were slowing down or stopping, how could you reinforce that by an arm signal? What is the arm signal for slowing down or stopping?
No. Not really.
Did you want to give it a go?
Yeah.
Okay, just wind your window down. Wind it all the way down.
Oh, all
me,
the way
please,
down.
Tony. Tony, don't put your arm out the window until I tell you.
Right.
When we do arm signals, certainly when we're on the move, you have to hold on to that wheel with the left hand.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. Make sure you check your mirror before you put your arm out. Check your right mirror for me.
Yeah.
Is there anything coming?
No.
Okay, so it's safe to put your arm out the window. Just show.
Slowing down.
Yeah, slowing down or
Oh
stopping.
yeah. I've seen that one.
Okay, you're on the right lines, Tony, but you're waving it at the wrist.
Oh.
What we need to do, and again, don't put your arm out until I tell you. When we're doing arm signals, we have to use the whole arm. So you're going to put your arm out the window, and the whole of the arm goes up and down. Palm of the hand facing
Oh, you mean
down.
move from the shoulder?
Yeah, move from the shoulder.
All right.
But palm facing down,
All right.
and I want you to
Shall I try again?
Yes, please. Count to 3. So make sure you check that right mirror
Oh,
first.
yeah.
Just put the whole of your arm out the window,
Oh.
keeping hold of the wheel with the left hand, and up and down 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and then hand back on the wheel.
It's cold out there.
Good. So that's for slowing down or stopping. What about the one for turning right?
Not that one.
Okay, so left hand on the wheel. Okay. Checking that right door mirror before you do it.
That one's easy.
Okay. Again, you're on the right lines, Tony. Vehicles behind you might not exactly see that hand. If you face the palm of your hand facing away from you, so the vehicle's behind, you can see the back of your hand. And again,
my hand face.
yeah, palm of your hand facing front.
All right.
And again, we're going to hold it there for 3 seconds, and then I want you to bring it back in and put your
Try
right
again?
hand. Yes, please. Again, making sure you check that right door.
All
mirror.
right. 2, 3.
Perfect, well done. And one final one for turning left.
Yeah,
Do you know what that one is?
I think so.
Do you want to give it a go?
Yeah.
Again, making sure you put your left hand on the wheel for me, please, Tony. Checking that door mirror. Okay, you can bring your hand back in now, Tony. Again, you're on the right lines. It's not quite 100% there. I noticed you was turning your arm one way, but it was the wrong way. We need to turn the arm in the way that the wheels are turning. So you did the right thing. Hold the arm out the window.
Oh, that's a good way of explaining it.
Yeah, so give it another go.
Yeah, the picture on the highway code's not very clear.
Okay, do you want to give that another go?
Yeah.
Brilliant. And then hand back on the wheel.
Oh, right.
Perfect, well done. That was good. And then one last question. When you're approaching, for instance, a junction, how far out would you signal?
Not too early, not too late.
Fantastic. That's good. Well done. Should we move on and give it a go? You want to set yourself up?
And we're doing crossings as well, aren't we?
Adam?
And we're going to do crossings.
Yeah.
as well.
Oh right. Yeah. How do you identify a crossing? Do you know any of the different types of crossings?
Yeah, controlled and uncontrolled, isn't it?
Okay. So let's talk about the uncontrolled crossing. How would you identify one of those?
Oh, they're the ones with the black and white lines.
Good.
And the black and white posts.
Good. So looking up ahead, you can see them. What kind's that? What type is it? What's the name of it?
I think it's a zebra or something. I don't worry too much about the names.
Zebra crossing. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. Well done. Okay. Should we set ourselves up and we'll give it a go on the move?
Yep.
Okay, Tony. Just before we set off, just tell me what you can see in the centre mirror,
I
please.
can see the whole of the back window. A bit of my left ear and a bit of your head restraint.
Good. And what about the right door mirror? The right door mirror,
See,
Tony.
I don't know. Both door handles. Sky at the top or rise in the middle.
Good. And what about the left door mirror?
I'm just about to see both door handles. Down the pavement, and I can see the sky as well.
Brilliant. That's good. Okay, should we move on and we'll have a look? So you didn't signal there when we came out. Is there any reason why we didn't signal?
There's nobody around.
Excuse me. So it doesn't benefit anybody.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. So every time you pull away, if there was nobody around, would you consider a signal?
Obviously, it's suitable, yeah.
Good.
And we're going to turn right.
And we're going to be turning right, please, Tony. Tony?
Yeah.
The indicator goes up for right, in the direction that the wheel's going to turn. Good.
I do have a problem with that.
Yeah, I'll have a look at that for you. It's you send the indicator stick up the same way that you're going to turn the wheel.
And we're going to turn left.
And we're going to turn left, please, Tony. So have a think about it. Which way you're going to indicate?
Up.
Which way is the wheel going to turn?
That way.
So that's the way the indicator goes.
Oh, follows it, you mean?
Oh, it follows.
Oh, right.
It follows the wheel. Why is it important that we get the indicator the right way?
Confuse people.
What would the dangers of that be?
They might think I'm going that way and I'm going the opposite way.
What could happen there?
God knows anything.
Cause a bit of mayhem, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Okay, so again, I noticed there that Tony that you signalled right to go past these parked cars.
Yeah.
And we don't necessarily have to signal when we're passing parked cars or coming back over again. So again, don't indicate, Tony.
I don't.
There's no need to indicate there. And again, we could confuse people. So if you indicated left there to come back in, if there was anything behind you, where could they think you was going?
Oh, yeah, they might have thought I was turning into that driveway.
Excuse me.
And turning left.
And turning left, please, Tony. Okay, Tony, so we're talking about pedestrian crossings
And turning left.
and turning left, please. Tony, Make sure that indicator's on, please.
I thought
Press it all the way down.
I thought
for
it
me,
was.
please. Press it all the way down.
I thought it was on.
So, how do you think we can tell that it is on? There, I know you put it on, but it went off, didn't it? How can we tell that bit stays on? Do we have any clues? What clues do we have?
I sometimes hear it, but I sometimes don't. Yours is a bit louder than Fred's.
Is it really? So
Yeah.
you can hear it. Do you think there's any other clues?
Not that I know of.
If you look at the dials quickly before you move away, Tony, just stay there. If you look at the dials, can you see
Yeah.
any arrows?
Oh, I can, yeah.
Green flashing arrow.
Oh, yeah. All right.
So we've got a number of clues. Okay, Tony, crossings, pedestrian crossings. Again, don't indicate, Tony. Just remind me why it's not necessary to indicate.
I confuse people, yeah.
Okay. I think you understand that now. Would you mind if I pass that over to you, please, Tony?
Yeah, I think I've got it, yeah. Don't confuse people.
Good. So when we're approaching crossings, tell me what clues you're looking for. If there's a zebra crossing coming up,
Zebra.
yeah, an uncontrolled crossing, what clues would you be looking for?
Is that the one with the yellow beacons on the top?
It is. It's good. How else can you identify them? What other clues do we have?
The beacons are on top of black and white posts, I think.
Yep, good. And anything else?
Oh, then wiggly lines.
Wiggly
Zigzags.
lines, the zigzags. Yeah, well done. That's good. And what must you never do on the zigzag lines?
Oh, you're not allowed to park.
That's right. And anything else you're not allowed to do on them?
Overtake.
Good. So you've given me some good
And
information.
we're going to turn left.
And we're going to turn left, please, Tony. So do you mind if I pass that responsibility over to you for the...
Patience, my son.
Okay, we've just gone through a crossing there.
Did I? I didn't see it, sorry.
I didn't see it until too late either.
I'll just come out a roll a minute.
Yeah,
Instead of worrying about that emerge,
yeah.
look down the road. Yeah?
Do you know what? I saw the roundabout and I was thinking,
Back in road now, yeah?
okay, Tony, looking up ahead, can you see the Alicia beacons?
Oh yeah, on top of the posts.
Good, okay. Okay, Tony, I noticed there that you just accelerated through the crossing there.
There's nobody there to get past it.
Can you think of any reason why it's important we don't? Again, we've got another one up ahead.
All right.
So this time, don't accelerate through. Any reasons why? Can you think of any reasons why? Just because
That's why somebody could have legged it out of that lane.
Yeah, if they did, and you're accelerating away, we'd find it very difficult to stop in time, wouldn't we? Now, on the approach to these crossings, Tony, what's the very first thing we need to do when we identify it?
Scan.
Before we scan, what's the very first thing we have to do? Think back to your hazard routine.
I'll check the mirror. But there's not much point anyway, because if you've got somebody behind you, you've got to stop anyway, haven't you?
It's very important we check it, Tony. It's
Turn
very
left.
Turn in left, please, Tony.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah, it's very important that we check it. When we're checking that middle mirror, what exactly are we looking for?
No, distance, speed.
Distance and speed. So if you look up ahead, Tony,
Yeah.
we can see some flashing beacons.
Oh, I can, yeah.
So again, just remember what's the first thing we're going to do.
Check the mirror.
Good, so do that for me, please, Tony. So,
All right.
good.
Yeah.
So you can see there's a vehicle behind us.
Yeah.
So it's very important we know about that vehicle.
All right.
So if you look again, Tony,
Yeah.
so it's a lot closer to us this time.
Yeah.
Good. So where you gonna look?
Oh, scan.
Well done. So I'll let you deal with this and then I'll explain.
Straight on.
Straight ahead, please, Tony.
And right. right at the next roundabout.
And then right at the next roundabout, please. So it's very important that we know what's behind us, Tony. The only way we're going to do that is by checking that mirror. So we need to know how we're going to stop, how we're going to deal with it. So again, looking up ahead, Tony, what's the first thing you're going to do?
Where?
Looking up ahead.
Oh, there's a bicycle coming out. And turning left.
Turning left.
I spotted that bicycle well, didn't I?
So I've noticed, Tony, as well that we've done the last 3 mini roundabouts and you haven't indicated on any of them when you've been leaving them. So that's good. Is there any reason why we don't indicate when we're leaving a mini roundabout?
It's not necessary, really, is it?
Good. So you seem to understand that. Can I pass that over to you, Tony? Can I leave you with that?
Yeah, it's not a mistake I make normally anyway.
Good. Okay. Well, I'm happy to sit here and watch.
And we're going to turn left.
And we're going to turn left, please, Tony. So again, when we make our turn onto the new road, we're going to be looking out for some pedestrian crossings. Okay, just wait there for me, please, Tony. There's nothing behind us, so in fact, we'll move on, Tony. There's a car coming up, so move on when you're ready, and I'll explain it on the go to you. So there, I noticed that you signalled a little bit late. We was just on the junction when we signalled.
Plenty of time. And turning left.
Turning left again, please. So when are you going to signal now?
Later.
Pardon?
Later.
We do it sooner. Put that signal on now,
Oh.
please, Tony. There's a vehicle behind us, Tony. It's very important that that vehicle knows where we're going in good time, so that it can address what to do. It knows what you're doing. That's what it's there for. We need to do it in good time. What's the dangers of if we indicate too late? That vehicle doesn't know where we're going. What are the dangers of that?
You wouldn't have time to react.
Exactly.
Roundabout left.
So the roundabout, we're going to turn left, please, Tony. So when are you going to put that signal on?
Later.
Just put that signal on now, please, Tony.
Oh, now? Oh, about that distance
About
away.
this distance,
Oh,
yeah,
right,
that's
I get you.
perfect.
Yes.
So look ahead, Tony. Can you see the beacons? What's the first thing
Oh,
you're going to do?
beacons. Oh, yeah. Oh, mirrors.
And then where are you going to look? Good. Good.
And we're going to turn left.
And we're going to turn left, please.
Yeah, sometimes the beacons are hard to see, aren't they?
Yeah, they come
Is
up.
it-
Come
Is
up
that the only way you recognise them?
Can you think of any other ways?
No, not offhand, no.
Okay. You mentioned about the zigzag lines. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course. You see them on the road, don't you?
You do.
Yeah. Turning left.
So we're turning left at this junction, Tony. So just remind me where you're going to put that signal on.
If I put it on just before those hazard lines. About there.
That's perfect.
That better?
That's perfect, that, Tony. I'm happy that you've got that now, Tony. Would you mind if I sit back and watch and see whether you've picked that up or not?
Yeah, yeah. Fred normally asks me to take responsibility.
Yeah. Would you like me to start? Would you like me to pass the responsibility of that for you?
Yeah,
So
I'll
you-
take responsibility. And turning left.
Turning left, please, Tony.
straight on at both the roundabouts, please.
Tony, at both the roundabouts, follow the road ahead, please. So, what other kind of signals do you think we have? How are we signalling to this car behind us now that we're slowing down?
Brakes. Brake lights. Reversing lights.
Yeah, well done. Any other lights?
Sorry?
Any other form of signals that we have?
Hazard lights. Lots of them.
That's good. And looking well ahead, Tony. What do you see?
Oh, beacons.
Good. And what else?
Crossing.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do first?
I'll check the mirror.
Do it then, please, Tony.
Sorry, yeah.
Just remind me why it's very important we check that middle mirror, Tony.
I'm trying to fit that in and do the scanning at the same time.
Okay. The very first thing we do is...
Scan.
Very first thing we do.
Scan.
It's very important we check our middle mirror first,
Oh,
Tony.
right, sorry.
So again,
Oh, the mirror first, okay. And turning right.
And turning right, please, Tony. So we need to check that middle mirror first, Tony. So we know what's going on behind us.
I didn't go forward there because I was stuck there last week.
So, what are the dangers of that?
What?
Of being stuck there?
You're stuck in the middle.
Yeah,
I felt like a right plum.
yeah, I did that last week as well.
Did you?
The other day, actually.
You're a driving instructor. Makes me feel better now then.
So if you're stuck there, you can see that people can walk across there. Can be quite dangerous, can't it?
Mm.
Could get a partially sighted person. They're going to walk straight into us, aren't they? Made the right choice there.
Oh, I hate this passenger door thing.
The what, sorry?
I hate this passenger door thing. At these crossroads.
Well, would you want looking up ahead, Sonny? Tell me what you can see.
Oh, beacons.
Beacons. What's the first thing you're going to do?
I'll check the mirror.
Check it then, please. Good. Now where are you going to look?
I'll scan.
Good. So just remind me why you're checking that middle mirror first, Tony.
Distance, speed.
Okay, so at this, got another one up ahead. You show me what you're going to do, please. Good. Well done.
Scanning. Nobody there, so get across a bit quicker.
Okay, Tony, you did everything right there apart from you went down on the gas. We accelerated through. So can you think of any reason why that could be dangerous?
Well, I'm just getting away quick just in case all the schools come out and I would sit there all day, wouldn't I?
Well, you mentioned to me earlier, what would happen there if a child ran in front of it? A child ran through that little
There was nobody
alley.
standing there or scanned.
They may have come out of a building or a gateway. They may have come from behind a parked car. You can't see them.
Never thought of that, sorry.
So on the next one, what are you not going to do?
Speed up.
Good, okay. So we've got another one in front of you. So I'm going to watch what you do on this one. So, good.
Turning right.
I'm turning right, please, Tommy. Tony, I'm happy with the way you dealt with that last zebra crossing. Would you mind if I pass the responsibility for that to you?
Yeah, me spotting them as well, yeah?
Adam?
You mean you want me to spot them as well, yeah? Because you told me that one was coming up.
I did, didn't I? Okay, I'll watch for the next one.
Do you want me to try spotting them myself as well?
You try. I'll sit back and watch.
Because my examiner won't tell me there's one coming up, will he?
You won't know. It's not likely.
That buggers on they does the examiner, don't they? Don't give you no help, do they? Like £62 and
No
they just
help.
sit there and say nothing.
You might find that they are quite nice. at the end of the road we're going to be turning left, please, Tony.
I know sometimes that my my wife, she indicates really early sometimes, and other times indicates late.
Okay.
I can never understand why she, because she's never talking to me anyway, so if I ask her she won't answer.
Well, it's important we don't indicate too soon, too early, because again that could confuse other road users.
No, sometimes she indicates really early.
Yeah, the problem we have with that, Tony, is there may be another junction up ahead.
Yeah, I've even seen a police car do that.
The faster
And
you're
turning
going,
right.
and turning right, please, Tony.
Sorry?
It depends if. It
Yeah,
depends
but
on
we're
the
going
speed
fast,
that
yeah.
Well, you were going fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be the reason why. Because you've got less time to react, haven't you?
Oh.
The faster you're going.
And why does she sometimes indicate late?
Well,
Like
she
if she
might-
was turning left here,
yeah.
she wouldn't indicate until she got to about here.
Well, that's because there's a junction just in front of it, isn't
Oh.
there? So anybody behind you might think that you're turning into that junction. They might try and overtake you. So
Well-
why would that be dangerous?
Yeah. Why didn't she give you that information? Well, yeah, I didn't ask. And turning right.
And turning right, please, Tony. So just while we're in traffic here, Tony, just remind me why it's important that we don't signal too late.
People wouldn't have time to react.
Good. And what would the dangers be of that?
They might jam their brakes on and panic. It's okay to go halfway, innit?
What do you think, Tony?
I'll be there all day otherwise, wouldn't I? Oh, it's clear that way as well.
Okay, Tony, how can you identify controlled crossings? We've dealt with some uncontrolled crossings. some
Oh,
zebra
lights,
crossings.
boxes,
And how else?
zigzags.
Yeah, good. And what's the first thing you're going to do?
Oh, that's one, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
That's good, well done. Why is it important to...
Oh, the box wasn't working.
It was off, wasn't it? So, how else can you identify it?
Zigzags.
Yeah, you mentioned the box.
Yeah, the box wasn't working.
Yeah,
was it?
usually they're lit up, isn't it? So,
We'll come round later on, give it a bang, they don't really work.
give it a kick, go away.
Yeah.
It's a bit like me, that. Give me a kick, I usually work.
Is that a crossing there, in the middle of the road?
It's a safe haven. It's a form of uncontrolled crossing, but it's one where the driver. Oh, there's not. It's a little bollard, isn't it? That's not a crossing, no, Tony.
And turning left.
And turning left, please, Tony.
No mirrors. Scanning.
Oh, Tony. Spotted that one very well. So I'm happy that you've got that, Tony. Can I sit back and pass the responsibility to that?
Yeah,
Will
yeah,
you
I'll
please?
just try and do it on my own.
Okay, Tony, on this quiet road, how would you feel about maybe doing some arm signals on the move? What do you think about that?
Is it okay if I leave him and do him with Fred next week? Because
Yeah, of course it is.
I hurt my arm yesterday.
Of course it is. I'll mention it to him.
I did practice at the beginning anyway, didn't
You
I?
did. You did very well with him as well. So let's talk about some controlled crossings. We've got a number of different types. We've got the puffin, we've got pelican, we've got toucan, we've got some certain different ones as well, which I won't go into today with you. Are you aware of the difference between the puffin and a pelican crossing?
Puffin is pedestrian user friendly, isn't it? It's got the cameras facing down on the crossing.
Okay. Almost. That's the pelican crossing that has that.
Sorry?
That's the pelican crossing that has that.
Sure.
No.
I thought it was pedestrian user friendly.
Puffin.
Okay.
Yeah, pelican's the older one, isn't it? So
I'm
what
confused
does the pelican have that the puffin doesn't have?
What does the pelican have that the puffin doesn't
The
have?
pelican crossing.
I'm not really sure. I don't know which is which now. The puffin is a pedestrian user friendly one with the cameras facing down on the crossing, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It is.
Oh.
It is.
Is that a crossing?
Well, we've got a sign for a school, haven't we? So, what could we anticipate is going to be on this road?
There could be a lollipop person.
Okay. And if the lollipop person steps out with a stop sign, what would we do?
Stop.
Why would we do that? What's likely to be on the road?
Children cross the road.
So what line sequence does the pelican crossing have that the puffin doesn't?
So the puffin is the one with the cameras facing onto the crossing, yeah? They face down onto the crossing.
Puffin crossing.
Yes or no?
Oh, I don't know is the answer. Puffin crossing. Yes, it is. Yes.
Oh, they're the ones that got the normal traffic light sequence. Have I got it wrong again?
Pardon?
Have I got it wrong again?
So the pelican crossing is on a timer. And the puffin crossing has the sensors facing down, not cameras.
Well, sensors are cameras. What difference does it make?
I suppose it makes a lot of difference. You sometimes get the cameras over the pelican crossings.
And we're going to turn right.
Now we're going to turn right next to it.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused with that question now. I'm beginning to doubt myself.
So am I. Yeah, the pelican crossing is the earlier type of crossing, and that's controlled by a timer. So they're the ones with, sometimes they have a camera on top, they're facing down, and the puffin crossing, you rightly said, is the user-friendly crossing.
They're all the same anyway, aren't
They're the ones that have got sensors on.
they? They're all the same anyway.
They're not all the same. They're not.
There's no difference, is there?
No, there is.
Sorry?
So the pelican crossing has. Do you know what the difference is with the lights?
No, I don't even know what the difference of crossing is now.
Adam?
I'm not even sure I know what the difference between the crossings are anymore now.
The pelican crossing is the one with the.
What's that one?
So this is a pelican. It's the one. Oh, this is a toucan. Is it a toucan? Oh, this is a pelican because it's got the box. You see the box?
Yeah.
I don't like that working either. I think they'd only work when you press the button, when the pedestrian presses the button. So if a pedestrian.
That's the only difference then, yeah?
For what? Sorry.
Between that and the puffin.
The pelican and the puffin. The pelican
Yeah.
crossing has a flashing amber light. So when somebody presses the button, it triggers the lights, and then when the timer's running out, the the amber light will start flashing.
Oh, I read about the amber light, yeah.
So if the amber light was flashing, Tony, and there was somebody still on the crossing, would you go or stay to the left, please?
No, I'd wait till I finish crossing.
Why is that important?
Okay?
Why is that important? Why is it important to stay?
Because I might change my mind. And turning left.
Turning left, please, Tony. Of course. So if they changed their mind and changed direction, and you was moving off,
Yeah, I could probably run them over, couldn't I? And turning right.
turning right, please, Tony. Tony, move on when you're ready, please. Okay.
My neighbour.
Why is it very important we never beckon pedestrians across? Not even if we know them. Not even for your neighbour.
I thought it was polite.
Why do you think that could be dangerous, Tony? Just pull over on the left for me, please, Tony. We'll talk about it.
I didn't wave him, so no.
Yeah, why do you think it could be dangerous?
I thought it was polite and safe.
Okay, but we're not in control of other vehicles, are we? And if there's any other vehicles coming from behind us, one may come out of a driveway that we haven't seen or the pedestrian hasn't seen, and you've waved them across. What do you think could happen?
Oh, yeah, they might get hit.
So that wouldn't be good, would it?
No.
We're going to cause carnage, aren't we? So it's very important we never beckon pedestrians
No.
across, Tony.
So, can I just clear this up? Because I got a little bit confused with this puffin and pelican. Yeah?
Okay?
Puffin is pedestrian user friendly, isn't it?
Yep.
It's got cameras or not cameras, you said, sensors facing down on the crossing, yeah?
Yep. So the sensors to pick up.
I'm finished, yeah? I'll get it sorted out in my brain before my test, yeah? So when those lights are normal traffic light sequence, is that right?
On the puffin?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
The pelican
Yep.
is the one with the flashing amber.
It is.
I'm glad I sorted that out now, because you had me doubting myself there for a minute.
I've been doubting myself as well.
Yeah.
So-
Okay. Right.
Sorry. Oh, God, that one got me. I do know it's the sensor which is on. The sensor picks up when the pedestrian's in a safe spot.
Okay?
But you mentioned something to me last week about some have got a camera on them, and you had me doubting it.
Camera sensors.
Right.
Even the puffin crossings.
Yeah.
Or pelican crossings. Got me bloody saying it now. Even the pelican crossings have got the cameras on top, but they're not facing down onto the crossing, innit?
Right.
They're facing into the traffic, innit?
Right. Okay. We'll have to look up on that one.
Normally, they're pretty much done away with now. I don't think we've ever seen one in Luton for a long time,
Right. Okay.
but there is a couple over here. We just passed one down the road.
Right.
But have you noticed the boxes weren't working?
Well, I didn't realise that. I should have realised. Of course, it wasn't working because someone had
Yeah. So if
pressed the button.
the box wasn't working, if the box was working, and somebody had pressed the button at that pelican crossing,
Yeah.
what would it say?
Wait.
Yeah.
So when you said they're not working, what do you mean they're not working? Do you mean they're not working, or they're not going to light
They're-
up until somebody
That was
presses?
just completely blank, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like the power being cut off
Right,
completely.
yeah.
Yeah, it could have been just that one wasn't working when we came around. The other
that's
side,
true.
the other one wasn't working
Yeah.
either.
That's right.
100% better.
I thought I was
Yeah.
doing okay until you pulled that one on me.
On
Oh
what?
my word! I need to figure that one out.
Well, what one are you?
The sensors.
Sorry?
The sensors.
Well, I actually gave you the right information to begin with. You don't want to start questioning it. Yeah?
Yes. Again, I know exactly why I did it. I opened the right.
Yeah, why am I catching you out with beckoning pedestrians across every time?
Because I'm not telling you.
Right?
I'm not telling you.
Bring it up.
I just
Yeah?
completely forgot about it.
Yeah, remember what the subject is?
Yep, I know.
Pedestrian crossings. Pedestrians can cross anywhere. Look at the old Martini advert. Anytime, any place, anywhere, yeah?
Yeah.
It could be turning into a junction.
Well, that poor lad's face.
Sorry?
poor lad's face. He
Well-
didn't have a clue what he was doing.
No, I didn't do it. I didn't do it until he looked away. Yeah,
I know.
and there was nobody behind us.
Yeah, I've completely missed that one last time as well.
Yeah, I can only do that where it's safe.
Yeah.
Or I can do it down here. Yeah.
Okay,
I wouldn't put a pedestrian in danger.
I know that.
Yeah. But I shouldn't be getting the chance to do it, should I?
No, it's happened once. Once is bad enough, but it's happened twice now. So
Yeah, but you are reacting to it.
Yeah.
So therefore, you're not going to get a 6.
No.
But if you're more proactive with it, the higher your score's going to be. Yeah.
So, yeah, it should be. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So let's have your opinion on how that went compared to before I fed you.
Well, I didn't start
Caviar
bawling
and
my eyes
chips.
out that time, so yeah, it went a lot better.
Did you see a difference? What was the difference?
Well, I was asking a lot of questions,
Mm.
listening to the answers.
You listened to the little speech I gave you beforehand, didn't you?
I did.
Listen to the word picture, yeah? And it's not just to get your green badge either.
No, I know that.
It's to keep you alive when you do get your green badge, yeah?
Yeah.
Never take anything for granted with a pupil you've never well, you never take a pupil for granted anyway, yeah? But never ever take as gospel what a pupil tells you.
Okay.
If you've never met them before or never seen them drive before, yeah?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Because some of them think they're the best drivers in the world. They will kill you if they get a
makes
chance, yeah?
sense. Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, that's why you really want to come into the word picture with me, yeah? When I give you the word picture and we agree to go into role, come into the role play with me. Don't stay outside of it and thinking, he's only my trainer or he's only my examiner, yeah? I'm not. I'm portraying the person who I gave you in the word picture. And that's what makes people frightened of role plays, because they won't come in and into the picture with us, yeah?
Okay.
But that's the picture we're going to play, because it's all we can do. You know, so just come into the role play with us. Don't fight it.
Okay.
Yeah?
Train.
Yeah? 100% better.
Thank you.
Yeah? What a difference.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I know I put you through hell on the last one.
I put myself through hell. It wasn't.
Sorry?
I put myself through hell. It wasn't you.
Yeah, and you stayed in role there as well, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were going to actually come out of role there for a minute on the Pelican and the Puffin. Yeah,
I wanted to as well. And
well,
I know I couldn't.
you could always say to me, you know, there's no harm. None of us know everything. The names of crossings are not that important.
Yeah.
It's the flashing amber that's important, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Call the crossing whatever you like. Call it Susan if you like, yeah? It doesn't make any difference.
Okay.
Yeah? Yeah, there is little bits that can help by with the pedestrian user friendlier one. I can see the box on the right. If somebody's pressed the button, the little red light come on. Yeah?
Yeah.
If nobody's pressed that button, I know those lights are not going to change if that little red light's not on.
Right.
Yeah?
So that's on a timer, I take it, or on the sensors.
No, the sensor senses.
sensors.
If that person walks away, the sensors will turn the light off. Yeah? But the Pelican crossings are not so clever. You know, if a child walks past, they can't resist pressing the button. They're going to press the button and carry on walking. Yeah,
Of course they are. Yeah.
those lights will change.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that light has not got a sensor on there to tell it there's nobody there.
Okay.
So it's going to bring the traffic to a stop, coming both ways, for no reason. And that's why they're doing away with them. Yeah,
Okay.
that was brilliant. Well done. 100%.
Thank you.
Now, if that doesn't lift your confidence, I don't know what will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
To the pub.
To the pub. I'll drink to that.
I'll give it a pause.